He believes everything he says. He sits around and smells his own farts, and he thinks he's God. He's human, just like me. I'm going to show him when I touch his chin, he's going to go to sleep. I love you knowing that you're going to knock me out, because when it goes to the second round, it goes to the third round, you're going to be like, oh, I talked all this shit.
Bro, there's never going to be a second or third round. That's not going to happen.
With fight night approaching, Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje continue trading warnings and verbal shots. Topuria expects Gaethje to make major adjustments, including using more wrestling, mixing in kicks, and fighting with greater tactical discipline. He believes Gaethje may try to drag the fight into the later rounds, where his pace could eventually decline, and expects a noticeably different version of him inside the octagon.
I think that we are gonna see a completely different Justin that we used to see. He's gonna show up in a completely different style. He's gonna try to wrestle. He's gonna try to come out with the hard kicks, with the inside leg low kicks, outside with the high kicks, with the strategy to go to later rounds and then be like fading and come up with the punches. So what we are expecting is to see a completely different Justin that we.
Justin Gaethje is embracing the underdog position ahead of his UFC White House matchup with Ilia Topuria. He recognizes Topuria as one of the sport's elite fighters after his recent run of impressive victories. But the difficult circumstances do not intimidate him. Gaethje says he thrives when the odds are against him and welcomes the challenge.
Rank him against the names that we consider greats, like those names. Where do you rank him in his
skills? He's up there. I mean, his last 3 fights have been spectacular. He is one of the best in the world. He is the best in the world right now. You know, he's considered the best in the world. Top 2. He's number 2 on the pound for pound division list. And yeah, this is a huge task for me. Huge challenge. I'm a huge underdog. And I love.
At the same time, Justin Gaethje rejected the notion that he should be considered a major underdog. Although he respects Ilia Topuria's current form, Gaethje remains confident in his own abilities. He says self-belief has always driven him throughout his career, and he expects to perform at the highest level when they meet.
Consider yourself the underdog here. Do you look at him and think, man, this is a challenge, I'm going to have to really be on my best? Or do you think like, no, these people are counting me out way too early and they don't know what I know?
I mean, he's beat 2 people that knocked me out. Well, Charles didn't knock me out, but he pretty much knocked me out before he choked me out. Yeah, I mean, he's up there, man. This is a huge challenge for me. Huge challenge. But I don't see myself as the underdog. I feel like I'm ready and I'm capable of beating this guy, obviously. I wouldn't be at this stage and I wouldn't be in these level of fights if I didn't have that self.
Justin Gaethje believes defeating Ilia Topuria during such an extraordinary run would take his legacy to another level. He sees the matchup as a potential blockbuster moment for MMA, with a kind of outcome that could become one of the most memorable stories in the sport's history.
Where do you think a win against someone who's actually having this legendary run and has done what Ilia has done would put you in this whole thing?
Yeah, I think it will absolutely solidify me as obviously the most exciting, the most consistent, but one of the most legendary fighters that's ever stepped inside this cage. And I've been a huge fan of this sport since the beginning, and I've seen everybody's career. I've seen everybody's story, and yeah, I think mine would be at the top. This is
Ilia Topuria remained confident in his chances, predicting an early stoppage and dismissing Justin Gaethje's ground game as a major threat. He warned that if Gaethje rushed forward carelessly, he expected to knock him out within the opening 2 minutes.
Charles has, and Justin doesn't, is that he's very dangerous in the ground. But with Justin, I'm not gonna have that. Like, even if he's gonna try to take me down, like I don't have any pressure, because even if he's able to take me down, which I see it impossible, what he's gonna do in the ground? Like, hold me for how long? What he's gonna do? So that's why I see this fight short. I think I know that for a fact that if he's gonna try to move forward, I'm gonna knock him out in 2 minutes. I'm too good.
Ilia Topuria also addressed the unusual challenge of fighting outdoors at the White House. Although the setting will be unfamiliar to him, he pointed out that both fighters will deal with the same conditions. Topuria added, that his team has prepared for every scenario they might encounter.
And actually, I don't know what kind of things that I'm going to be fighting outside, since it's the first time that I'm fighting outside. I don't know, but as I told you, we prepared for everything. I'm gonna have to fight in the same circumstances as my opponent. We are gonna be both in the same octagon, dealing with the same. We are gonna have to deal with the same thing.
Ilia Topuria sees his matchup with Justin Gaethje as a unique challenge, with both fighters bringing different strengths into the octagon. Behind the scenes, Ilia's brother Alexander Topuria has focused heavily on strategy and tactical preparation rather than physical conditioning alone. He says the entire camp has maintained an intense and competitive atmosphere, with every detail treated as crucial.
The thing is that we have a lot of people on the team, so there is in this camp I have to say that I was a little bit more focused on the strategy. You know, Morten stay with him physically, which I was, but I cannot tell you which was the most competitive part, because with him everything is competitive. You know, I cannot choose like striking, wrestling, grappling, because everywhere it's like
Daniel Cormier continues to praise Ilia Topuria's exceptional talent while recognizing how difficult the matchup will be for Justin Gaethje. He also sees a compelling underdog story in the fight, comparing it to a movie-like scenario where an unexpected result could make the entire event even more memorable.
Just tremendous. It's a hard fight for Justin. It's the 250th anniversary of the greatest country in the world. And the United States and Americans have been underdogs for a really long time. When the United States fought for their independence, that was not supposed to happen, right? It makes for an incredible opportunity for a great story. But it also makes for, if you're a movie person, that if Ilia is going to play the bad guy, to see a movie where the bad guy actually wins, right? So it's just, the storylines are great.
Tom Aspinall expects Ilia Topuria to dominate the matchup, arguing that the former champion is currently performing at a level above the rest of the lightweight division.
Versus Justin Gaethje, a lot of people will say, mate, that this is going to be a one-sided affair. Is that kind of your first thoughts?
Yes, it is. I think that Justin Gaethje is a good fighter in his own right. I think he's past his best, to be honest. Carries a lot of power, got good grappling as well, really good wrestler. I just don't think that anybody is anywhere close to the level of Ilia Topuria right now. The only thing is, I think that Gaethje is a little bit more active, obviously he fights more often, but I don't think that makes a difference, someone like Ilia Topuria, to be honest. I think that activity, it's a good thing, but it also puts a lot of miles on the clock being so active, especially in title fights. So I do think that Gaethje's got a chance. He's a tough guy, punches really hard, good grappling, good stand-up as well, good chopping low kicks that he does, good uppercuts, good overhand right, good takedown defense. But I think that Topuria is way too much for him.
In an unexpected move, Arman Sarukian reportedly put a $1 million wager on Justin Gaethje to win. The huge bet added another layer of excitement to the matchup and showed that even elite fighters saw the result as difficult to predict. The conversation around the wager also turned humorous as they debated the amount and how the money would be split.
Just put the $1 million on Gaethje. But $1 million I'm gonna put. $1 million? If we lose, we'll split. 500 me, 500 you. Deal? What is that? Money. Oh, it's 10 million. Wait, I don't have 10 million. How many zeros is 1 million? You put $1 million?
Although Aspinall respects Justin Gaethje as a dangerous competitor, he believes Topuria's well-rounded abilities give him the clear edge.